Joining the military is an act of cowardice, ignorance, or greed. It is to become a welfare whore for the military-industrial complex. That's right. The troops that military jocksniffers so passionately support meet the exact definition of the welfare queens they just as passionately condemn. The difference is that welfare queens make babies to get free money from the government, whereas the bulk of the money that comes from the troops whoring out their lives and morality goes to their pimp profiteers and bankers. If you're in the military, productive taxpayers clothe you, feed you, house you, and pay for your medical care and benefits, while you chase imaginary enemies and make real ones faster than you can kill them. We pay your salaries so you can run around singing stupid songs, beat your chests, and sleep on the job. You say you're defending freedom, but that means you're either delusional, ignorant, or in on the scam. Your actions actually threaten our freedoms here at home. You're not protecting the people, you're protecting the government so it can keep exploiting us. Real heroes don't fight for villains, and I shouldn't have to make the case to any American not living under a rock that politicians are criminals. According to the government's own numbers, you're 8 times more likely to be killed by a cop than by a terrorist. The only serious threats to our freedom are internal, not external. You'd have to be terribly ignorant to think that joining the military today has anything to do with protecting freedom. If the troops defended freedom, they'd attack the government. So for the people who care so much about America that they're willing to lay down their lives to protect it, but can't care enough to even pay the slightest attention to the news or what's going on in their communities, or they're really just illiterate, we can excuse their flag-waving patriotism as simply ignorance, and a little education will go a long way. We can simply inform them of the facts, and they will calmly accept them and redirect their passionate love for America to things that actually help this country, rather than holding us back with their limp-dick insecurity and weighing us down with their need for recognition. It's like participation trophies for kids. You get to pin at least 4 things on your chest just for showing up, spelling your name right, and not flunking boot camp. For the people who join the military but don't have their heads inserted into their 5th point of contact, joining the military is either an act of pure greed or cowardice. If you understand that the government is a greater threat to you and your family and your community's freedom than any terrorist, it is cowardly to say that you will not only ignore the big threat, but that you will also do whatever the big threat tells you to do. It is cowardly to hand over control of your career to an institution that will pay your salary with stolen money, instead of embracing the challenge of finding a way to provide real value to yourself and others in the free market. Signing your life away to serve as part of a machine is a cowardly way to avoid the greatest challenge of the human experience. You did it for the education benefits, to better yourself? You didn't have any other options? A moral person would rather live by dumpster diving than help hurt innocent people for a living, but those are obviously selfish reasons anyway. The greater fraud, however, is troops who are more than happy to profit from the fact that most Americans remain ignorant about the truth of military service. How many blowjobs have gone to show appreciation for risking your life to protect my freedom? Because gullible young women fell for the lies of politicians and all that young men had to do to capitalize on that was put on a uniform. Now, none of this is to say that if you join the military, you're ignorant, greedy, or a coward. But if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, yeah. When I joined the Marines, it was only possible with copious ignorance of important issues in relevant history. I'm better now. We don't have to condemn individuals who join the military. No one is perfect, and those whose imperfections hurt others should be lifted up, not condemned. But let's recognize joining the military as the cowardly, ignorant, selfish act that it is. Freedom! Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share this video, and check out thefreedomline.com for free book downloads and all your freedom gear needs.
Why are you twitching? No comment, sir?
Sir, this is your last warning.
Taking a bath in Tabasco sauce for me.